Hey guys, it's Rachelle. Welcome back to my channel. So I told you I was going to try a mug muffin. Actually, this is a keto chocolate cake in a mug. Now, I've tried a couple of these over the past few months, and I've decided instead of using a mug, I'm going to use a to-go coffee cup because sometimes I found it hard to clean the mug. So yeah, let's get down to it. So this is 2 tablespoons of salted butter, and I've already melted that in the microwave. My microwave took about 20 seconds to melt it. Yours may vary. And let's see. So, let me grab a fork. I need something to mix it. All right, so we have 1 large egg, 2 tablespoons of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Now, I use raw cacao. That's what I prefer. That's what I always have in the house, so that's what I'm using. And then the recipe actually calls for 1.5 tablespoons of erythritol or Splenda. I happen to have Swerve in the house, so this is 1.5 tablespoons of Swerve. And then the last ingredients, this is 2 teaspoons of coconut flour and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Now, what I did forget here was the vanilla, so let me grab some vanilla. So this calls for 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla, so I'm just going to put a couple of splashes in. It's vanilla. How could you go bad? How could it go wrong? So this seems like this almost seems like it's not going to pull together at first. It's really, really thick, but I'm going to keep at it here, and there it goes. It's pulling together. It's starting to look like cake batter. See? Now, certainly, if you're not sure about how sweet your cupcake, your chocolate cake in a mug is going to be, you can always take a taste. I know from prior experience that this amount of Swerve does work well in this application. So I'm not going to taste it. So this recipe calls for, let's see, melt the butter in the microwave for 25 seconds, add the rest of the ingredients and mix well. If you're making 2 servings, split the batter into 2 ramekins. I guess you can do that, but I'm going to cook it all right in here. I'll just cut it in half later on. Microwave for 60 to 75 seconds. And then if you want to whip some heavy cream, put that on top. So let's stick this in the microwave for 60 seconds. So while that's cooking, let me tell you about the almond flour that I use. So this is the one that I get. This is Honeyville blanched almond flour. The first time I got this, I believe that I found it at Costco. But this time, my Costco didn't have it, so I had to order it online, which was fine. This, if you don't use it a lot, I would stick it in the freezer because almonds can go rancid, especially once they're ground. But this is 3 pounds, and it lasts me a while. I don't do that much baking with it. But it's nice when you want to make a little treat. The coconut flour that I got, I wish I realized when I bought it that that you use so little, because I bought a big 4-pound bag of it and it looks like I hardly use it, and it usually goes in a lot of my my baked goods. So, there's the microwave. Now look at that. Oh my gosh. That smells wonderful. Oh my gosh, it smells like a real chocolate cake. So 60 seconds in my microwave was absolutely perfect. It's nice and spongy. It's hot. I'm not going to eat it now. And this is definitely 2 servings. This is a whole, I think this is a 10-ounce cup, a 10-ounce to-go coffee cup, and it made one big cake. Let me see if we can get it out, and I'll show you what it looks like. Woohoo! All right, this is hot, guys, but look at this. Woo! Nice chocolate cake. Let's cut it in half and see what. Oh, Chris and I are going to enjoy this tonight. Now, see, guys, look, this is 2 nice size chocolate cakes. Now, I will link to the recipe below. Like I said, this is from Ruled Me, and it says here, if you make this into 2 servings, and I certainly suggest 2 or more. I mean, this is pretty big. I'm thinking I can split this in half and get 4 servings out of this entire recipe. But that's personal choice. So it said if you make this into 2 servings, it'll be 197 calories, 19 grams of fat, 2.6 grams of net carbs. I need to figure out the actual carbs, the total carbs, because I don't do net carbs when I do dessert foods or junk foods. And 6 grams of protein. So that's not bad. So that's for one of these. So I think I'm going to take a little taste. All right, let's cut one in half. I think it's cooled off enough now. Don't you? Oh, guys. This is wonderful. You'd be hard-pressed to know that this is a lower carb dessert. It's very cake-like. It's not overly sweet. I guess you could add more sweetener if you like it really sweet, but I haven't been eating sugar for a while, so this tastes really, really sweet to me. Let's try, So I almost wish that this recipe was for to make like 12 muffins in a muffin tin in the oven, because I can definitely see freezing these and having them on hand to bring, like when I'm at work, a lot of times we'll have cake or something for somebody's birthday, and I prefer not to partake in that. So I'll bring my own, and then they're all used to me doing something like that. So this would be perfect for that. Although I don't think I want to have this stuff around to eat whenever I want. I think having to put the stuff together and actually make the decision to take the time to make it is a little bit of a deterrent. At least I'm not just grabbing it every time I have a little bit of a craving, right? So maybe it's better that I can't do 12. Oh, a lot of cops out this morning. I guess it's springtime in New Jersey, huh? Anyway, I definitely say try this recipe. It's easy enough. You can probably I'm sure that you can find the ingredients in your regular store. You don't need to order them on Amazon like I do at times. A lot of stores now are carrying this stuff. It's becoming very commonplace as people do low-carb diets more and more. So this is definitely, what am I doing lately? Use it or lose it? Definitely use this one. This is a big, big winner. I think I'm going to play with this one a little bit. Maybe even add nuts, maybe a little nut butter. Anyway, guys, give this a try. I promise you won't be disappointed. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.